Hi. Today we're going to learn about how to checkmate with a rook and a king versus a lone king. So, your first thing you want to do is cut off the enemy king as much as possible. So, you use your rook. Like checking him doesn't do anything. So, if you go here, so now your rook controls all of this. So, you've cut the enemy king off. You've cut him off to these 4 ranks, though he has lots of room still, but you'll be using your king, so this is a teamwork. You'll be using your king and rook to force him all the way back to the edge of the board, and then once he's on the edge of the board, you can deliver checkmate.
Excuse me, it's really quiet in here. Let me do some chess sound effects. How about a chess clock sound? Get you in the mood.
Yeah, that's my teddy bear double. He likes interrupting. Okay, so it's White's turn. So White starts going this way because he wants to keep as much space as possible. You start bringing your king in now. White's turn, you bring in your king. And White's getting hateful. He attacks your rook, so your rook must move.
Let me do it. Move your rook as far as possible away from the enemy king whilst keeping control of that row there.
Thanks.
Bye.
Okay. So now you move far away, and now he doesn't want to go there because that would make you straight on. So I'll show you why that's important. So he runs, so he's running. You just start following him with your king. He keeps running. You follow him with your king. So now he's at the edge of the board, so he pretty much has to go there, and now this is the key position. This is the same as when we talked about how to checkmate with the queen. You want the kings to be lined up perfectly, and it's your turn, because now you grab your rook, you move it a square, and you say check. Your king now controls all these squares, so he can't go there, and he can't go anywhere on here, so he's forced back. So he's forced back. So now you start following him. Now you can go right at him here. You can go right at him. But the thing is, if you go right at him, and then you try going right at him, he'll just move back and forth all day. So that's no good. So what you want to do is, instead of going in front of him, because you want this position with the kings, but you want it to be your turn. So you go here to the side of him, because now if he goes there, you can check him back. So he'll start running. So he starts running. Oh, then he gets hateful. So he's attacking your rook now.
You better move it.
Okay, so run your book all the way to the edge of the board. So your rook is now as far as possible. So he decides to start coming back. So now remember, you don't want to really stand in front of him unless it's your turn. So what do you do here? See, this is maybe the trickier moment, because it's your turn. You don't want to do that because you'll just go back and forth all day. So what I like to do is, keeping the king as far away, I like to do a waiting move. So we'll put the rook 1 square to there. So now what you're doing is you're passing the turn to white. Because now, kind of no matter what he does, you're going to be able to continue with your plan. Like if he goes here, you'll check him back. So he doesn't want that. So he'll start running, and you follow him with your king. Running, follow him. He's at the edge of the board. So now he's forced to go in front of your king. And this is the key position. He's now in front of your king. So you now give him a check, and you force him back again. So he drops back again. All right, so remember, you don't want to go in front of him. Just kind of go to the side of him. So he'll start running. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot faster way on YouTube.
Yeah, anyway. So running, he's running. Moves here.
He's attacking your rook.
Well, you just... Okay. So you move your rook far away. And now it's his turn. He goes here. And again, it's kind of that tricky position where you don't want to go in front of him because you'll just go back and forth. So you want him in front of you, but you want it to be your turn. So you got to do the waiting move again. So you just move the rook 1 square, and you make sure you keep him cut off. Move the 1 square. See, now you pass the turn to him. So he doesn't want to go in front because he'd be checked back. So he'll start running, and then you just follow him. So you notice this pattern's repeating. Keep following him. Keep following him. Then
Your way takes forever.
Will you just stop it? And then he's forced to go in front of you. Now you got the key position. Then you give checkmate key position when you're facing the king, as we've talked about. Da, 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 da. You can't go there. Rook forces him back. Okay. So now again, we'll just do the same. You just keep repeating the same pattern.
Yeah, keep repeating the same long-winded pattern.
Oh my god. Okay. So anywho, alright, so he goes back. So you'll go here, and then he'll start running. And he's running. And I don't want to hear about how my rook's attacked. Okay. So you run your rook. And okay, so now you run your rook, so he comes towards you. Now this is that exact position we've seen many times where you don't want to go in front of him because he'll just go like this and you'll be there all day. So you make that waiting move of 1 square. So now you start chasing him. If he ever moves in front of you, then he's history. So he knows that. So he starts running here. Here, he keeps running. Here, and now there's absolutely no choice. He has to step in front of you. And
Let me do it, let me do it.
you put the rook to the back and go.
Checkmate. Hey, you're not needing this king, are you?
Get back here with my king. Hey!